And good tidings to you all, dear viewers. Welcome to Chained Echoes. Last time, we wrapped up, just as a larger reminder, we are currently split up our party after the big fall from the bridge fighting that guy in the sky armor. We went three separate ways. We've cleared two of those, as last time we wrapped up what the three lads were doing. Victor, Killian, and Rob. We now switched over to Sienna, who was left all alone after that tumultuous events, and now she is trying to make her own way over to the... What was the name? The White Rose Inn? Was that the name of the place we're trying to get to? Probably somewhere to the north, I guess. We ended up dropping down here to the mining town of Rockbottom, which apparently is the oldest town in the continent or something. Did I read that correct? I remember there was some fact about this being like a super old historic town, but it's kind of a grimy, not great mining town. If you want to throw around those FF6 references, this has the energy of that town, Zozo, without the lying gimmick that everybody has there, but like outside of that, this feels like Zozo. Speaking of Final Fantasy VI, we ended up hiring a surly merc to help us out. This is Bathraz, the plural pronoun using lizard guy, Lysian, that's not the name of this species, whatever, who's like some kind of like iron telepath. He can like telekineticist. He can manipulate metal objects with his mental powers or something. In fact, he's got prosthetic arms and legs made out of metal that, he moves around with. And with his help, we're going to try and sneak out of this town where all the troops are trying to find us. And the next step is we stole a bunch of clothes to make a disguise to get past this guy. Let's find out how that goes. Do you want to continue? Oh, okay, some kind of point of no return. All right. I'll jump that. I'll cross that bridge right now. Well, I think we've dicked around. I dicked around a long time last time trying to figure out what to do. Wasn't self-evident every time, but... Yeah.
Let's change into the armor and get past him. I hate wearing armor. Reminds me of the old days.
Oh, what does that mean?
Anyway, it worked. Let's move on.
Guess we can't go back then. Yep.
I shouldn't go there.
Yeah, we can't go back that way. We now got past that guy. Too bad they didn't make like little sprites for our characters disguised. So it goes, I guess. Yeah, we're not going up there for sure. There's two guards up there. Although I don't know why we can't use our disguises again. But this is more exciting. Look, we get to run on a rooftop and we get a free rat. This is fun. Nothing over there. Huh. Ooh, oh, this is interesting. This part of the map isn't even marked there. For some reason. Just a big void there on the map. This decor is a little alarming. I mean, it's been that way all throughout Cortara, for sure, but still, getting a little worried as we leave the relative safety of that town. I think relative is doing a lot of lifting in this case. Okay, and this hooks up back in the middle where everybody was over there. That was where Victor, Killian, and Rob were. I think the lads made it to the top right. We were crossing the bridge there when those that guy, was it Thom? Was that mercenary who came after us? I think we had that encounter over there. Well, there's two of us now, so I imagine now we can start doing some fights per chance. Although we can't go crazy with fights. Like, didn't we have to avoid some fights with Glenn and Len when they were the two of them? Like, there were a couple of, like, rock lizard fights you could do that, there was no chance of us doing. Here's a single BB. Which is handy, because we're trying to grind those BBs. That's one of the reward board tasks. Oh, the freaking pose that Bathraz is doing is cool. Both of these guys are cool. Right, we have this new ability, Nukitsuke. Raises critical chance by 15% for 5 turns for everybody. Oh, I missed that part where it's for everybody, too. Wow. The egg orb, it's bursting! It does nothing, yay. Let's remind ourselves, because I'm sure I looked at this last time, but I've already forgotten. What did these say again? So what are Bathraz's tricks? It's got a magical light attack dealing 1 times damage, all. Grants 1 times summon. It's got a magical dark attack dealing the same thing. Oh, except this one's like 1 area enemy, this one's so many enemies. Draw Iron, inflicts heavy for all enemies, which I think makes earth attacks work better. And summon attack. Yeah, so we can. So his mechanic is we build up this like summon pool, and then we cash in our like stock to use summoned attack. Just fine. Kind of neat. Now let's just see how he does in a straight up fight. Nice uppercut. The egg orb is bursting, and it still doesn't do anything. Wow, this is very lucky. Can we? No, we can't pilfer stuff from this guy. Okay. I don't want to use cross slash. That'll drop us out of overdrive again. It's Yokogiri instead. Hooah. Alright, let's find out what kind of damage these moves do. So... let's do the single character Dark Spear first. Weapon summoned. Oof. Wind scene. Alright, now we can do this. Lower that meter a little bit. We're also kicking the ass of this BB. Look at that health. It's already gone. Wow. Alright, let's try out this light claymore then. Oh, I see what's going on. Spear, yeah, he's like summoning basic actual like weapons, yeah? Using those basically. And I guess the summon meter is he's gonna throw all the weapons he's summoned at once, maybe? Perchance. Let's finish that guy. How's our board looking with this BB hunt? 8 out of 10, so if we find 2 more, we'll actually do that. Oh, this beautiful view here, I love it. Yeah, if we find 2 more, we will have done that quest, which I wasn't sure about, but seems to have gone pretty well. Oh, here's one right over here. Not sure which way we're supposed to go, actually. Which way is progress and which way is... the side area. I'm gonna check out that top right first, but I'm not sure. That might actually be progress. The thing is, like, if we go left, we're gonna be heading towards the middle of the map, which I don't quite see how that would be progress in that direction. Eesh. Wait, did this guy get 2 wind scenes off, or how do we start with less... We're supposed to get our HP refilled between every fight, right? Oh boy, okay. We don't have any healing in the party at the moment. Is the issue. Oh my god, triple wind scene. Let's find out what summoned attack does. What kind of damage we're dealing with. Okay, that's... oh wow. We had just the 1 summoned attack stock that it did that much damage. Wow, okay. That's hefty. Okay, so this definitely wasn't progress, but how do we get to that guy over there? Who is that guy? He's on this, like, precarious cliff over there. Bizarre. Ooh, 4 snacks. Oh, that's the game being like, yeah, you're gonna need these, buddy. Because you got no healing in the party at the moment. Uh-oh. So, you're the woman they call Sienna? Oh, great. Oh, these were the goons of that, like, Eggman-looking guy. From Rockbottom. I don't remember the voice I gave these dudes, so you'll have to forgive my... If once again, a character sounds completely different than the last time we saw them. And Bathraz is here as well. How did you pay him? With the gold from our treasury, I guess? Oh no! Ooh, that's... I love when a guy is imperious enough to use like one of these, whatever you call these chairs that get carried around. What a douche.
Almost slipped away. You have something that belongs to me.
Norgant!
Just give me the amulet and the money, and I'll let you live. I'll even refrain from handing you over to the Black Sun Gang. Aren't I nice? Bethesda stinks. Grab my belongings, Lagri. That's not all of it. Where's the amulet?
Can't I keep it? It fits a lady much better.
Sure you can. If you join my girls, that is.
Tempting, but I think I'll have to decline.
As expected. Lagri, be done with it. Oh, my hand! That bitch!
Sorry, my reflexes.
Just you wait. Osric got her!
Step aside, Lagri. Let a professional deal with them.
Shut up, you stupid pudding!
So, you wield the sword of the Suna as well. A rare sight. They say these swords have a will of their own. Can you hear them calling out to each other? Oh, now that you mention it, I can hear my sword calling out for some jello. So this dude is like a slime man, which I, wasn't 100% sure what he's supposed to be, but that's neat. Also kind of cool, because, among slime people, slime girls are kind of overrepresented. I do say that as a slime girl appreciator, but fact is, it's generally the amount of slimes you get, so a slime dude, kind of neat. Hold on, is the boss fight fighting Osric? What about... It is. We can't target Largri, or Norgant for that matter. Oh geez, okay. Double wind slash! Oh, lucky with that miss. Okay. I love he's doing this EI Jutsu pose here, ready to go. In fact, the poses are very similar to, I love this dichotomy here between Sienna and this guy. By the way, Sienna's getting 2 moves in a row. That is fast. Holy moly. Oh, that's funny. It's like it splashed when you hit him. And he's blinded. Oh, we must have gotten... We have to have, like, some ability that I got that, like, blinds enemies at the start of a fight. That's why he missed. Okay. I feel ya. Do slimes bleed? Tell me. He resisted something, but I think I got the bleed anyway. Did I see that right? Yes, I did. Very lucky with that blind. Yeah, that's some ability I got for Batharaz, right? I think it was. Anyway. Badoink. Let's see if we can do this. Take this guy out. Big whammy! Yeah, big whammy. Okay, that's the last blind. There we go. Yup. Okie dokie. Here's the whole stack. How'd you like it? Bleed is still going on. Let's Nukitsuke in between here. Okay, now is when fight gets real. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of damage he does. 65. What is his ultra move? We don't know what that is, actually. There's something to steal from him, but... Let's use regular attacks, I guess. Keep it a little slower here. Hey, what's our ultra move, out of curiosity? Deals high non-elemental damage to one enemy. Well, let's use that to lower the overdrive meter while we're doing this. Oh my god! Yeah, there you go. Right, okay, didn't expect a giant can. Oh! Well, that was a quick one then. I'll take it. They are strong.
Out of my sight, Osric! You're a failure! Hey, mercenary! How about you give me a hand? My man is missing one thanks to that woman!
Oh, wow. We didn't just, like, cut his hand open. We, like, cut his hand off. Wow.
No matter what she paid, I'll pay double.
Why didn't you say so sooner?
Damn, okay. Thought for a second there might be some kind of honor among thieves, but never mind. This guy is a stone-cold mercenary. What are you doing?
A mercenary follows the sound of the coin. Let this be a lesson to you, girl.
You miserable.
Good choice. What?
Are you crazy? I offered you gold. What kind of mercenary are you?
If we changed sides every time someone flipped a coin, nobody would hire us anymore. Reputation is more important than gold.
Damn, never mind this freaking plot twist. This guy is for reals. It's a very good point. It's a very flaky mercenary if, like, you can just outpay him. I mean, mercenary work kind of is like that, I suppose, but nah. I'm taking a quick hydration here, don't mind me. Yeah. It may have been a mistake recording today. I'm not sure if my throat is acting up or not. I hope it doesn't, like... I hope I don't ruin myself, A, and I hope it doesn't, like, come off too bad, the episode, because of this, but yeah. Couldn't help myself. I've had few opportunities to record lately, so I had to jump at the gun. Nice!
Let's get out of here.
You will regret this!
It hurts so much.
I can't go on this pain. Do you hear me, Sienna? You'll regret this.
Oh boy, we're just building up our list of, like, nemesis here. Now the Black Suns, and now this guy, too. Oh boy.
Thank you, Bathraz. You've paid for it. Here, have the amulet back. Wait. This is not the amulet. It's a stone.
Are you talking about the amulet here? No one steals from the red succubus that easily, my dear.
But when did you switch it?
Switch? You've never had it to begin with. Let's continue.
No, that's it. We've done our share.
Huh? No way. You're supposed to accompany me to the Fjordwoods.
I didn't know we'd have to deal with Valandis' biggest band of thieves. This costs extra, and we don't think you have more money. We'll take our leave.
He said I once, by the way. Not sure if that was a mistake on the, like, writing or some kind of actual significance. Dunno.
Nonsense! You're kidding me! That's straight up theft!
Is it? We thought nobody steals from the red succubus that easily.
Alright, he played us well enough. I can't be mad at the guy. He could have played us there when he got the job offer, so, you know. Oh my god, and then we're all there. Wow, that worked out perfectly. And Rob is sloshed. Look at that poor guy. Oh no. Okay, but that's cute that that he gets that kind of little... In fact, everybody having these sitting sprites here is fantastic, actually. I really dig this.
A toast to our reunion.
I am so glad that nothing happened to you, Len.
Glenn took good care of me.
Yeah, unconscious in your arms. Thank you for bringing him here safely.
Oh yeah, because the last time we left off, Glenn, passed out of exhaustion against the boar. We were kind of left ambiguous if he was fine or not. So, okay.
Well, the people of Wieland helped me.
Is it a good idea that we drink here? Shouldn't we be resting? Torment is close. If it wasn't for the darkness of the night, we could reach it in no time. We have earned this break, right, Sienna?
No need to ask me. I'm always available for a drink.
I bet you can hold your liquor.
You won't find out with just wine.
Is that a challenge? Landlord, please bring me your strongest liquor.
Honestly, I prefer class.
I can serve with both. This liquor here has the fine taste of an Arcadian predicate wine and the strength to knock down even a warrior from Baki. Excellent. I plan to travel to Baki in the future. Let me try it as well. Arlette, fetch the fruit lore, would you please?
Yes.
Hold on, he's got a little kid running the bar? Well, I guess Tifa did that in Final Fantasy VII, so I guess... And you know what? I bet I said something when I played the remake, like, oh my god, look at this kid running the bar. Oh no. So,
But Blondie has had enough.
What do you mean?
Are you drunk?
Watch out! I did not take a sip. I need to stay sober for the Len's sake.
Oh my, Rob can't hold his liquor. He gets drunk just by smelling it.
You see, we should go to sleep. Enough is enough.
Don't get angry, Glenn. We have every reason to celebrate. The Cordara Mountains are behind us. Tomorrow, the reward awaits us.
If they even have the information we are looking for, we can't be sure of that. Maybe we missed something at Florenceport.
Worst case, we are paid in gold. This brings us one step closer to the return of the Band of the Iron Ball.
Have you forgotten our priorities?
Of course not! But without gold, we can't finance our search. We can't live on my family's money forever. Calm down, both of you. If it's the alcohol doing the talking right now, then at least let it speak about more joyful things. Alrighty. Let's go to that menu because I think we got a bunch of new skills to do, and also apparently quest the last mile. The mountains are behind the group, only the Fjord woods need to be passed in order to reach Tormund. Talk to the others. So that's, okay, this is a plot quest, so to speak. Groovy, groovy, groovy. But before I talk to anybody, let's learn some goddamn skills. Yeah? Yeah. So, let's see. We got the Restrain for Glenn. Lowers overdrive by 15. Ooh, I like this counter defense up. I like playing defensively, so we're gonna get that first, like so. Let's check. Are his skills okay? Ooh, slots are kind of full here. See, because he's got 2 class passive skills going here, so I had to swap out something. I'll put out HP up, I guess. Put counter defense up. Human killer's kind of neat. Fire resistance is almost up, you know, so I kind of want to keep grinding that. Okay, oh, we're only controlling Glenn at the moment. We can't actually level anybody else up, so we can't see who else got those things. Never mind. Alright, let's talk to our band of heroes. Princess! Princess! Are you well? It's too dangerous. We shouldn't go there. You are the most important person I have. Alright, that's 1 out of 5. Anything going on up here? Nah? This is a cozy inn. I dig it. I'm also impressed at every table they've managed to make out of giant tree trunks. Look at those things. So many of them in this world, too. Wow. Women like Sienna are just my type, but unfortunately she doesn't seem to have any interest. Remember, Glenn, it's important to recognize when your attempts are futile. Some men think that by being persistent, they are proving their love to the woman. But in reality, they are just creepy. Don't be creepy, Glenn. Damn, actually pretty good advice there. Thanks, man. Glad you got my back on that, at least.
When I left the castle, I wanted to be sure not to make any naive mistakes. I knew my savings wouldn't last forever and I would have to do hard. I have to do hard. I thought it was a period. I don't do hard. I thought that was some weird expression, but I'm the idiot. I knew my savings wouldn't last forever and I would have to do hard, exhausting work that would push me to my limits. I was prepared for that tough world out there. Or so I thought. But the real problem wasn't doing the hard work. The real problem was finding work to begin with. Rob and I almost starved to death. Fortunately, he found a job with the city guard and was able to finance us for a few months. Then a job opened up for me too. Rob was concerned that it might be too dangerous, but we did it anyway. We have had enough of dry bread and watery soup. This was the first instructive lesson for me after I left the castle.
Huh. Interesting background. I appreciated it. Huh.
Usually, my daily life consists only of writing and traveling. Rarely do I get the pleasure of trying out my musical arts. Did you know that when I was a little boy, I was a traveling showman and toured all over Eldria with a troupe? Even as a child, I had a very deep voice and could delight the audience with it. When my magical talent was recognized, I was sent to the University of Nisa. My master, Bartholomew, suggested that I devote myself to musical magic. It was the perfect fit for me.
Ah, we're getting all these nice backstories, and also some just silly hijinks. I wonder what Sienna's gotta say.
If you want to make small talk, you are in the wrong place. But since I am drunk, I can make an exception. Did you know I own an airship? The Himmelskaiser. And I even have a crew member.
No, what the hell? How does she have a freaking airship? What? That doesn't make any sense. And a crew member? What? Also, it's called the Himmelskaiser, which is awesome. The Sky Emperor.
We traveled to Valandis because the Hoog was supposed to be anchored here, and our ship needed repairs.
The Hoog?
I had myself dropped off in Farnsport to earn a little money. Once the repairs were to be done after a couple of weeks, I was supposed to be picked up. I wish we had had better timing, and then we could have flown to Tormund on the Himmelskaiser. That would have saved us the trouble.
I wonder if we're gonna get that airship eventually, and that's like our, requisite RPG airship. On the other hand, this game has fast travel, so it kind of makes airships pointless. In a way, So, I don't know.
But fortunately, we are now through Cortara in one piece. I just hope this quest is worth the effort, because I have to get back to Farnsport somehow, too.
Okie dokie. Oh. A scream?
A strange one at that.
What was that sound? That was weird.
Is something wrong?
We heard someone screaming.
Oh, that! I didn't expect you to notice.
What are you talking about? What happened out there?
Oh, I think I know what it was. How about you explain it to my friends, landlord? With pleasure. Please follow me outside.
What is going on? I'm very confused. What?
The reason for this scream is this flower here.
What do you mean? The flower can scream?
If I pick one, yes. Let me explain. As you know, there is a soul in every living being, whether animal, human, monster, or plant. It is developed differently depending on the being. A plant does not have much of it. A monster has a corrupt version. When a living being dies, the soul leaves the body and flows into the maelstrom, a vortex in which all the aether of this world is united.
What is this freaking Mako livestream backstory we're suddenly getting? Are you kidding me? Everything has some quantity of soul stuff in it? Alrighty.
In this whirlpool, the soul dissolves and mixes with other souls. When a living being is born, a new soul forms in the whirlpool of ether and enters the body. It is an eternal cycle. These plants are very special. People here call them white roses, because their true name is unknown in Valandis. It's actually called the Weeping Mary. It has a special characteristic in that when it dies, you can see how the soul leaves its body and disappears into thin air.
What? That's insanity.
It sounds like a human scream. How terrifying.
And quite annoying for many farmers.
You seem to have a soft spot for this plant. Your whole garden is full of them.
The scream may be disturbing, but their appearance is beautiful.
Did you hear that? What was that scream? Princess? Where are you, princess? The smash cut to him just glapsing. That was amazing. Gonna take another drink here, everybody. Anyway, this was some truly bizarre lore that we just got about how this world works, and also how these plants work. Good lord. It's disturbing is what it is, but sure.
Let us draw the curtain for tonight.